So I want to start this new thing on Tuesday or Thursday or both. I want to start reacting to like news with my chat, like get a good sense of what's going on around the world. But you know, make it entertaining. Nobody want to sit there and watch the news at 7 every single day. You know what I'm saying? So just come over here if you need some news. We gonna get started. And the first thing we got today. 4th inmate captured, 6 still on the run after New Orleans prison escape. Deborah, I'm gonna send it over to you. And it actually, I'm not sending it over to Deborah because let's try that again. Fourth inmate captured, 6 still on the run after New Orleans prison escape. Deborah, I'm sending it over to you. Deborah's such an old ass name.
That large police presence comes as we've learned that 4th inmate was captured in New Orleans.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. If you escape from a prison in a state, why are you still in that state, bro? Like, I'm not no thug. I'm not a genius either, but like, come on, dude. That's like common sense, dog. That's like common sense, bro. If you're gonna skip, like, if you're gonna skip school, why would you skip school at the McDonald's right across the street where you know everybody can see you, bro?
Tonight.
That's right. WDSU reporter Jasmine Franklin is live tonight with more. And Jasmine, you spoke with people who witnessed this arrest. Tell us about it.
And I'm not gonna lie, getting arrested in front of the whole city, getting rearrested in front of the whole city gotta be crazy, bro. That's OD embarrassing. I ain't gonna lie, that's OD embarrassing. Let me fix that can for y'all.
Gina, people who live in the area where the arrest happened say they were really just shocked and surprised to see the state police and SWAT team.
Chat. Okay, wait. Okay, this is gonna be the last time I pause. What's the extra sentence on these niggas if they get caught? Let's say you facing 20 years, you escape. What's the extra sentence on that? And like, oh my, yo, imagine somebody got like 3 months left and they escaped. Oh my God, they gotta be the dumbest person in the world. I wish it was a longer video to like break it down individually.
As 21-year-old Gary Price was taken back into custody.
21 years old. That nigga's the same age as me. I'm 22. I be forgetting how old I am. But yo,
it is a little jarring to know that it was so close to home.
Romel Smith says he has lived on Good Drive in New Orleans East for 6 years.
I don't understand why people go on the news and drop their addy. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, we don't know what house, but like, nigga, imagine somebody wanted that ugly ass shirt you got on, and he's like, damn, bro, let me pull up the Good Drive.
Smith says he has lived on Good Drive in New Orleans East for 6 years. He was shocked to see a large police presence right outside his home Monday evening.
I literally just saw something outside of my door. It was quiet when they came in, so I stepped outside and my neighbors across the street, they were out, and we were just like, what's going on?
Multiple law enforcement.
They were out.
That's kind of fucked up. This is a house fit. This is a house fit. This is literally nobody except your siblings and the people within your household is supposed to see you in this. That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. How many views this got? 440,000. That's fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all do better.
We were just like, what's going on?
Multiple law enforcement agencies assisting in taking inmate Gary Price back into custody. This video showing the moments the 21-year-old was captured in New Orleans East after being on the run for 4 days.
He had 4 days, chat. 24, 48. What's 48? It don't matter. He had 4 days to get up out of New Orleans, and he stayed, bro. Something's telling me this dude has been in prison since he was like 19, bro. His lobe hasn't fully developed to the point where he could make smart decisions.
This is one of those
4
situations
days
where I would say was an absolute benefit. The coordinated efforts between the state and
they
of course
right
the
to
city.
Good Drive.
Price is now the 4th inmate found after escaping from the Orleans Justice Center Friday. Multiple escapees still remain at large as hundreds of law enforcement personnel continue to search the area.
I don't think
you could see, 5, maybe 6 on the footage.
Dale Corcoran is manager at Bierman Precision. The tool shop sits along I-10 in the area where several inmates ran Friday morning.
Yo, I've never seen a jail in Connecticut. I've actually never seen a jail in Connecticut, bro. That's crazy. And I know they exist. I just never seen any.
Never in my farthest, dreams or nightmares would I have ever envisioned somebody running across the interstate from the prison like that, no.
He tells me employees are using extra caution, knowing some of the inmates escaped near his business.
I mean, I wouldn't worry too much because they wouldn't stay that close. Or would they? Maybe it's like a reverse psychology type of thing. Yo, chat, imagine they just in that nigga basement in the building because they think they're probably looking far and wide for them. Whole time they running their nose. Yo, that'd be some crazy shit. I'm not gonna lie.
It's just been, one of those things where you kind of have to just be more vigilant, and if you see something, say something.
And neighbors say they are confident police will find the remaining.
They're not finding all 10, bro. Bro, if they find all 10, I would delete all my YouTube videos. I would delete my Twitch. I would throw my phone out this window right now. They're not finding all 10
escapees.
I anticipate that they're going to find
especially if there's
them
a
all
old
over
head.
the
Oh
city.
yeah,
It doesn't really.
yeah. That nigga had connections.
They go where
He
their
been playing that
family
for
is.
6 years.
And state police tell us hundreds of law enforcement personnel will continue working around the clock until
And if they mans find you reporting on the whole situation, you're done.
they find the
You're done,
remaining
Jasmine
escapees.
Franklin.
Reporting live in New Orleans, Jasmine Franklin, WDSU News.
And 21-year-old Gary Price, he was captured on Prentice Avenue and Good Drive.
These all kind of close. Where's the prison at? How many miles is the prison from all of this, bro? Oh, it might be over in this area because they said it was on the highway somewhere. If this is the highway that they was talking about. Oh wait, New Orleans Parish Justice Center. I'm just assume that it's this. Oh yeah, because it says 4 captured. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is why school is essential. It's what's the word? Critical. It's critical. Chat, you don't want to be like me, okay? My brain works at 2 miles per hour. All right, so boom, this is the jail right here. Some nigga got caught literally right down the street. Some nigga got caught at a hotel. Literally one of the worst places. What? Who goes to a hotel? That's literally, you can't see what's coming in or going out. You only see your room and you look through the peephole. That's as far as you seeing. Unless you step out in that hallway. What a dumbass. The nigga in the hotel deserved to get caught. This nigga had to be one of the bigger dudes who couldn't run that fast. That's why he got caught. And these two are just dumbasses who couldn't make it out in New Orleans fast enough.
In New Orleans East, this is the second inmate to be captured in that area. So far, all 4 who were captured have been found in New Orleans within the city limits. And so far, these 6 inmates remain at large. Derek.
Oh yeah, I seen it on Twitter. Oh yeah, I can't even see. Hold on, I'm gonna try to go. No, yeah, I can't see. I put a parlay in on Antoine. I think he gonna be the last one standing, or he not gonna get caught. A lot of niggas is saying Jermaine. Jermaine is a good pick. I'm not gonna lie. But if I'm getting the most bang for my buck, I'm going Antoine. Y'all can't see him because this thing is in the way.
Groves, Jermaine Donald, Corey Boyd, Leo Tate, Lenton Van Buren, and Antoine Massey. If you have any information that can help police or help detectives.
I got Antoine. Hold on, y'all need to see him though. Is this him? Yeah. Come on, chat. Come on, bro. If this nigga get caught, it's raps for the rest of them. He just look like he know what he doing. Hold on, I want to know the question. How many years added to your sentence? How many years are added to a prison escape sentence? How many years you get for escaping jail? This is recent. Serious offense with significant legal consequences. Blah, blah, blah. Dude, I just want to see a number, bro. I literally just want to see a number. Such as range from escaping jail at federal under blah, 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 blah. Can result in a maximum 5 years. Nigga, 5 years? What? 3rd-degree felonies usually carry sentences of 2 to 10 years with harsher punishments. These niggas only Oh, 5 years? That's not that bad, chat. 5 years ago, I graduated high school, and it went by fast as hell. 5 years is really not that much. Yeah. I don't know. Let's see if they get caught. If they're a threat to the public, yo, they need to find their ass real quick. But if it's just some, like, I don't know, drug charges or something like that, yeah, man. Let him slide. Right? Let him slide. Let him slide. Let him slide. Oh my God! Here we go. We got a long video right here, Chad. We got a long video. New evidence presented in Tory Lanez case, including claims about Megan Thee Stallion. George, I'm gonna send it over to you.
Now from Fox, I'm Andy Mack. Let's turn our attention to new developments involving Tory Lanez after a stabbing at a California prison. We do know the alleged attacker. More information here. This courtesy of TMZ, saying the guy who allegedly attacked and stabbed Tory Lanez in prison is serving a life sentence for a murder charge. And this wasn't...
The guy who allegedly attacked and stabbed Tory Lanez is in prison and is serving a life sentence for a murder. He has nothing to lose. He literally has nothing to... He's in there for the rest of his life. Dog, he literally had nothing to lose. And this wasn't his first violent incident behind bars. Bro, he literally has... Look at that man. Look at the eyes, the tats, even the mustache. Look at that mustache. That's not a mustache of a man who cares about anything in this life, bro. He doesn't care. He has nothing to lose. Damn. I really want to know what happened behind the scenes. Did he just stab him up for no reason? Like, they got beef? Like, what's up? I was going to say something. I'm not going to say it just because I don't want him to come after me, too. I don't want him to come after me, too. All I'm saying, chat, think about the thing that's outside, and it's a synonym for the word stone. Yeah, and then put the word nation after that. That's all I'm saying. I be hearing allegations. I don't know for sure or not. Jay-Z, please don't kill me.
His first violent incident behind bars.
I should have
the
said
alleged
that.
attacker was identified by authorities as 42-year-old Santino Casio. Prison officials say he's serving a life sentence for second-degree murder and was previously convicted for an in-prison assault with a deadly weapon. So we're following the latest here on Live Now from Fox, and we're also learning more information about new evidence being brought forward in this case involving Tory Lanez. And we watched it here on Wednesday as the legal team sought justice in the case of Tory Lanez. They presented new evidence that
before the whole thing, I give my input on it. If he did it, you do the crime, you do the time, all right? As much as I love Tory Lanez as an artist, if he did it, he obviously deserves to be behind prison. If he didn't do it, he obviously deserves to be innocent, all right? I'm not finna sit here and play that bias where even if he did it, he should still be free and blah, 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 blah. You do the crime, you do the time. I love Tory Lanez as an artist. I'm praying that he didn't do it for the simple fact that I am a big fan of his. But we'll never know. I mean, we will know one day. But, yeah.
Never fired the weapon the night Megan Thee Stallion was shot in the Hollywood Hills.
6 days ago.
Lanez is currently serving a 10-year sentence for the shooting.
Some governor saying he'll be free.
The legal team alleges she lied about what happened the night she was lost. So let's take you right now out to some of these details here on Live Now from Fox from Los Angeles earlier on today about this new evidence being presented. We'll see if it has any legs in the courts.
Let's
listen into this here on Live Now.
So cringe.
Here, some really, really compelling new evidence that you've never heard before.
But the thing is, like, why does it take so long for new evidence to pop out? Has he been in, 4 or 5 years now? Has it even been that long since he's been in jail? 3, 4, 5 years? Something around that, right? You want to tell me after all them years y'all finding new evidence after the man already done wasted years in the pen? Like, that is so fucked up to me. Like, what new evidence could you possibly find years after that you couldn't find that same day?
Legal team will explain all of that to you. We will have updates on Tory Lanez, Mr. Peterson, on how he's doing.
Yeah, we need updates.
It's really sad to see the situation that he's in, and we think it's time. Enough is enough. It's time to bring the brother home. So with that, I would like to bring up our lead consultant, Mr. Walter Roberts.
No applause. I was gonna clap when everybody else started clapping, but
Good morning.
you guys don't fuck with it.
We are here today to bring to your attention some information Unite the People believes is exculpatory in Mr. Daystar Peterson's case, professionally known as Tory Lanez.
Daystar, that's so
Recently, we've been made aware that a member of the media, Mr. Gianno Caldwell, was working on an op-ed for the New York Post regarding Mr. Peterson's innocence.
Why they only showing this one video of Tory, bro?
During his
I know y'all
work
got
on
more.
that op-ed,
I think like
he
the nigga
became
got my
aware of some
status.
information in Unite the People's
Might have to grab
possession
that off his Instagram.
regarding a statement that was given to Unite the People by someone with information relevant to that case. The New York Post recently reached out to the prior district attorney, George Gascon, Megan Pete and her representatives, and Kelsey Harris and her representatives. The only party that responded last week was Megan Pete's representatives with a request for more information. A few days later, Mr. Peterson's brutally attacked in his jail cell. Unite the People represents Daystar Peterson in his appellate process. We filed an appellate brief and a writ of habeas corpus on his behalf. The district attorney's office has already responded. The case is fully briefed. We're just waiting for the appellate court's decision. We were willing to wait for the appellate process to play out, but given that brutal, unprovoked attack, we felt it necessary to come here.
Smart niggas always know the right thing to say. Like, look how long look how long it took him to stutter, bro, and he's using these big ass words. Look how long, bro, and I'm using words a first grader can understand, and I just be all sorts of fucked.
Today to provide you with this information. It is our intention to make a request to the governor to either pardon or commute the sentence of Mr. Peterson, so that when he recovers from this attack, he's not returned to a jail cell, but that he's allowed to go home and recover. Not long ago, Unite the People was approached by a gentleman named Bradley James.
Are they gonna stay here and talk the whole time?
Mr. James informed us he was working as the bodyguard and driver for Miss Kelsey Harris during Mr. Peterson's trial.
Oh, hell
As such, he was in close proximity and he had privy to conversations she was having with her husband and
I'm
others.
not staying here for 40 minutes watching one nigga. Let's see if we can find a shorter video. 5 days, 6 days, 20. 6 days, 5 days, 6 days, 8 hours, 1 year. P. Diddy. Alright, y'all, we're gonna react to this nigga video. Hopefully it's good.
So, Unite the People was approached by a gentleman named Bradley James. Mr. James informed us he was working as the bodyguard and driver for Miss Kelsey Harris during Mr. Peterson's trial. As such, he was in close proximity and he had privy to conversations she was having with her husband and others. Mr. James informed us he was not under a non-disclosure agreement or a confidentiality agreement and was free to speak with Unite the People, and that he was doing it because his conscience would not let him not speak and leave a man in prison for something he did not do. Mr. James informed Unite the People that he was witness to the conversation Miss Harris had, where she stated she had the gun, she fired it 3 times, Mr. Peterson grabbed her arm and knocked it down,
Did she do it or not?
and the gun fired 2 more times. In essence, Mr. Peterson never shot anybody.
Do these two still talk? Her and her friend? I'd assume not, right?
Never even touched that gun. Never fired the gun. This statement aligns with the statement of the only non-party witness to the case, Mr. Sean Kelly, who at trial testified he saw 2 women fighting, 2 men break up the fight, 1 man grabbed the other one's arm, gunshots came from the pack.
All right, boom. Y'all got Tory's statement. Y'all got a non-party witness. That means it was just a stranger, chat. I'm pretty sure non-party means they weren't involved in this little trio right here, or anybody like security, driver, none of that. Just happened to be there. Just happened to see it. boom, right? And then you got Megan's statement that's contradicting that. That's 2-1 right now. All right, let's keep going. That's 2-1 right now.
Passenger side is where Miss Harris was sitting.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in as it was breaking news last week that Tory Lanez was stabbed early Monday morning by another inmate in prison.
Collapsed lungs? No, that's bad. That's actually bad. Prayers.
Prison 14 times and nearly lost his life. His lungs collapsed. He had to be life flighted to the nearest hospital from the jail facility. And then in the following days, as y'all see right there in the beginning.
At what point are y'all gonna stop making me have to relive being shot by Tory? At what point are Tory and y'all fans gonna stop lying? Like, how much is the check to keep harassing me? What? Why is this happening every day? 1 minute him/y'all said I was never shot. Now y'all letting him play in y'all face again and said I was shot, but it wasn't him. Oh, okay. I'm sick of this shit. Leave me the fuck alone. He ain't dare to get on that stand and deny he shot me, and that was his choice because he knows
his representation and his father spoke out about new evidence that they had received from the driver for Megan Thee Stallion's former friend, Kelsey Harris, who was also there that night. Now, that speech is long.
They look the same person. Do they not? I thought I was looking at two Megans.
Longer than that, they talked about a little bit more, and they got into other details as well. And you can find the full thing on Twitter if you just look it up.
Wait, did she post that while he was in the hospital? Fuck you mean he's harassing you? That man is on life support.
But now, Meg Thee Stallion has spoke, and it hit all the blogs what she had to say about it. At what point are y'all gonna stop making me have to
blah blah blah? He ain't dare get on that stand, and the night he shot me, and that was his choice because he knew he did that shit. I don't give a fuck about a blog or a bot. Why in the fuck would me, Megan Thee Stallion, have to lie on this motherfucker about shooting me? How y'all mad at the person that got, I'm gonna assume the next word is shot? Okay, boom. This is how I'm gonna put it, right? So if this like comes out and Tory actually did, like, she knows how bad of a look that's gonna be, right? Like, I'm not choosing sides. I'm just a regular civilian speaking on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be so bad for her because, like, one, nobody's gonna fuck with her. All right, fuck that. I got like a million things in my mind I want to say right now. I don't even know where to start. So, like, adrenaline is a thing, right? Or not even like, she probably, bro, how do I put this without sounding like a dickhead? Like, even, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like, how does she know for oh my God. I don't know how to put it. I'm gonna just be quiet until it come to my head.
To relive being shot by Tory. At what point are Tory and y'all fans gonna stop lying? Like, how much is the check to keep harassing me? Why is this happening every day? 1 minute y'all said I was never shot. Now y'all letting him play in y'all face again and say I was shot, but it wasn't him. Oh, okay. I'm sick of this ish. Leave me the F alone. He ain't dare get on that stand and deny he shot me, and that was his choice because he knows he did that ish. I don't give a F about a blog or a bot. Why in the F would me, Megan Thee Stallion, have to lie on this MF about shooting me? How y'all mad at the person that got shot? Facts are facts. He did it.
Either way,
it was proven in court. F the hate campaign on the internet. Tory, you shot me. Ain't no new effing evidence. Y'all been saying the same issue.
You know what's crazy? How much PTSD does she really have? Because her new man's name is Tory too. Tory Craig. He's a basketball player. Look him up. Tory Craig. That's actually her new man. Or, like, I've seen it. I don't know if they still together or whatnot, but
for years. Tory, please leave me alone. You are a effing demon. I'm off this silly AF.
Tory, please leave me alone. You're a fucking demon. From his hospital bed. Okay. Wow. Question mark?
Internet. Bye. And I'll say this for Meg Thee Stallion, it's going to be tough on the internet for you because people see the soft spot, you respond, you speak on it, they going to keep grabbing. That's just what the internet do. I'm just keeping it all the way 1,000. Yeah. Now, when it comes to the shooting, I wasn't there. I don't know exactly what happened. I had just questions for myself. I can't say who did what. I can't say what really happened. That would be fake of me to sit up here and act like I could give y'all factual proof.
Facts. And that's what I hate. People who be in the comments like so sure, like, nigga, you weren't there, bro. You were not there. None of us were there. Like, it's cool to have your opinion, but like, dude, just stop forcing it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like even if you go under her comment section, it's corny, bro. Like,
of these things, we do know that Tory Lanez was found guilty, sentenced to 10 years in prison. I just had certain questions that made me have a doubt about everything that happened and how they handled the case. I'm not saying who lied and who ain't about the actual shooting. All I was saying was, why was the driver, and this is a different driver now with this right here, that they saying this was Kelsey's driver, after a different driver while she was going to trial, not the driver that was there that night. The driver that was there that night, we didn't see from him, we didn't hear from him, and just seeing how things have went in the past, there would not been a trial without a witness who was directly involved.
Bodyguard for Megan Thee Stallion's former friend, well, it's not friends no more, former friend Kelsey Harris. Okay. Yeah, I bet they're just shooting rapper, not Tory.
Who was there with them that night and at least heard.
Whoa, what the fuck? That was last week. May 14th, that was last week. That was 6 days ago.
Seeing arguments and seeing somebody do something, I'm just like, wouldn't they make him be subpoenaed to court? And if he doesn't come, he would be arrested or something like that. But for them to do this trial without him, that right there was just like, it's a lot of stuff that got mishandled, just got put out a certain way. But I'm still not the expert. I still wasn't there. Megan Thee Stallion, she wants to defend herself. And, you know, they said her friend shot her. I don't know about that either. She did have the whatchamacallit. She had.
So what's the consequence for her friend if she was actually the one who pulled the trigger?
Had the immunity in this case, and she wasn't gonna get locked up. I don't know how that whole process even came, but with this going on, she was shot, and whoever shot her, just saying this, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't expect somebody to be cool with somebody after they've been shot by anybody. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it at 1,000. You're going to feel a way about it. But with Megan Thee Stallion coming to this internet, they not going to let up on you either. I'm just going to keep it 1,000. The internet has no heart. It has no feelings. It has no emotion. The only
comes out when he didn't do it. Bro, she could never pick up her phone ever again. She can never have a concert ever again. Oh my goodness, bro. They're going to...
emotion at the internet, and I'm saying the core and mentality of the internet, the comment sections, the DMs, the tags, is to get a reaction out of you. The internet ain't got no soul, man. It's the algorithm for chaos. I tell y'all all the time.
And the internet, just speaking on the facts though, what they're saying is literally like factual. That's why they're so stuck on Free Tory, because it's literally so factual. Like, the freaking witness who had no connection with you or Tory, it said a non-party witness. They don't gain anything from being on Tory's side. They don't gain anything from being on your side. They don't gain anything for going against Tory. They don't gain anything for going against Megan. Just a regular person. No mutual. Just a regular person who just happened to see it. That's one piece of evidence. You know, the bullet hole in the foot and then the twerking on the boat. That's another piece of evidence. The internet just, you know what I'm saying? The bodyguard literally said Kelsey did it. I mean, like, if I was a judge, what more evidence would I need?
Capital C's, and y'all gonna keep hearing it from me. Controversy, chaos, confusion, conflict, and conversation is what keep the algorithm in conversation, in rotation. And this is just what it is, dog. Its soul is here. You see the type of stuff they type. You see the comments they make. Going at them, you know, this is gonna have to play out in court. So, for what I've seen, they did not file something in court yet, and I think they just pushed recently now to get it in motion for a pardon or something like that. I can't confirm that either. I didn't go look into it to see. I'm just coming with the latest reports. Just want to get Megan Thee Stallion side out there. She got shot that night. That's a night that's gonna be on her mind for life.
No, facts. And I do feel bad that she got shot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody should have to go through that. Nobody should have to go through that. And you gotta understand, she probably got like PTSD and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure that's not a good feeling. I never got shot, but it don't take a fucking Harvard graduate to understand. Like, it's such a bad feeling. So she probably going through a lot. You know what I'm saying? And in her ass is just making it even worse. But
most deaf. And of course, a nigga ain't here to see a woman getting done wrong or beat on or dogged out or shot at or shot either. Nigga don't subscribe to that either to see that happen to a woman at all. Man, I don't know what's going on here, bro. You know, we'll just have to see what happened. I also hate to see Tory Lanez get stabbed like that in prison.
Bro.
I would hate if, I don't know what's what, but I would hate for anybody to go to prison for something they didn't do, let alone get stabbed in prison and lose their life. And I wouldn't wish that on no man either. It's a lot going on. I wasn't there. I didn't see what happened, just the way that it came off in court. It was a bunch of confusion going on, and I was left with like, okay, man, what is really happening here? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not no conspiracy dude or nothing. I don't get into all that. It's just things was coming out a certain way, and I'm reading, and I'm like, we'll see what happened, man. Hopefully everything works itself out.
Just for one of their two sanity.
Got more coming, more videos. All at 1,000 for shit shows. Stay on your people.
Iterates.
Damn. Chat, what y'all think? What do y'all think? I don't know, man. Whoever's innocent, I hope you get to that. And yeah. And this is gonna be the last thing. Oh, my fault. This is gonna be the last thing. Peppa Pig family welcomes new baby. Suzette, I'm sending it over to you right now to report on this.
It's the baby news the world has been waiting for. There's a new addition to the Peppa Pig family. Mummy.
Nigga, ain't no way George is... Yo, how long has the show been on pause? Ain't no way George is still a foot tall. Can he talk now? And no way the baby came out the womb straight smiling.
And Daddy Pig have welcomed a daughter born at 5:34 this morning, and they've gone all out announcing the arrival in royal style, complete with a town crier.
Oh,
goodness.
And George have a baby sister.
Fire. Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig, Peppa and George are delighted to announce the birth of baby Evie? Question mark. Evie was born at 5:34 a.m. this morning. Mummy Pig and Evie are both doing well.
And her name is Evie. Long live Evie Pig!
Oh, wow.
Does long live? What does that mean over there? Because I'm pretty sure that means she died.
Long live Evie Pig!
Oh, wow.
I mean, the town crier is very pink, isn't he?
Yeah.
Did they cast him?
It was a gender reveal.
Yeah,
That's
right.
all I can go with.
WWW. That'll wrap up this first news report. I still don't know what to call this segment, but it'll wrap it up.